Tulsi Gabbard. And that's the 2020 Democrat presidential hopeful. Well, she says, bye, Felicia, to the party. That's right. You may want to pay attention to the reasons and why. And who is the Republican she is now endorsing. That's right. You don't want to miss the clips from the Joe Rogan experience. Pretty revealing. Car thefts in St. Louis. They are at record highs, but the city council blames the car companies and not their pro-criminal policies. So, can they actually sue them for this crisis? Well, if that's the case, I'm suing Cadillac for not making a key-proof paint job. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Never mind. They had to know. Next story. As you probably know by now, iconic actress Angela Lansbury. She died at the age of 96. Same as the Queen, right?
Correct.
Not as much as Betty White, though.
Correct.
Nope. But you may not know is how her money went to help fund the Charles Manson family. Yeah, were there actually checks of murder she wrote? See what I did there? All right, fine. Moving forward. Which emojis does Generation Z say are hurtful when sent by older people? Oh, boy. We got some kid news today, too. Yeah, Max News is in studio. I can't wait. So we got this and so much more here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Joe Padula. I am a veteran, not a victim, and this former Screaming Eagle soldier from the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike of the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault appreciates you. Appreciate you. I appreciate the time. I know you're busy. I know that, it's so easy just to get information fed to you from legacy media and just give me. No, we're going to do the research because we're all soldiers now in today's culture war. And we, the people, do not plan on losing. No way. So, hey, make sure to smash that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, comment with your thoughts, and, hey, if you're on Facebook, send some of those stars, all right? Much appreciated. Making it rain. What's up, Bay?
No, not.
There's Bay. I'm in a good mood, Bay.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
I don't know.
Nicotine's probably finally out of his body.
How long does that take?
48 hours.
No.
Or 72 hours.
Really?
As a total, yeah.
I did a cleanse. Denny. Do you know what my cleanse was?
Apple cider vinegar.
Not smoking cigars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You haven't been up in smoke doing the cigar smoking?
No.
What's going on?
I needed a break.
Really?
I had to cleanse.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Reset.
So you're doing like a purge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right, good.
You got a vice? What's a vice you have?
Porn. Yeah.
Have you been in Miranda's
Because it's
recently?
pretty much free.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not going into Miranda's. No.
Yeah. It's too accessible.
Yeah.
It really is. That's a problem.
They don't have anything in my size.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just do.
Yeah, they do. I've been in there. They do. Okay.
If you can't find it in Miranda's, go to Fusion.
Joe, you're my size, buddy.
I'll tell you what. They got it. They got all the toys in there. What's up, intern Chris?
What's going on?
Producer Chris.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, what's this intern?
No.
I'm over here just being
Sorry, I was just because in the corner. Look who's hanging out with us.
I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party. That's
Tulsi.
Tulsi had something to say about that.
Don't jump the gun, Tulsi.
Did she say I have something to say about
that? She has. I have something to say about this. What
I
do
have
you
something to say about Max News.
What's up, Max News? How you doing?
Good.
You ready? How old are you?
12.
And you ready to read some news, right? Yeah. What do you got today? You got something about Disney, right?
Tickets rising.
Oh, the ticket prices are rising.
The LA Raiders game.
Okay. The is it the LA Raiders or the Las Vegas Raiders now? They moved, right?
Right.
Right.
Now this is their first season as the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh.
Next year they'll probably be like Sacramento Cowboys or.
Oh, okay. And emojis, huh? Yeah.
That stadium's huge.
Where, in
In
Vegas?
Vegas, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's where they got all that money.
And I got to tell you, I wasn't really following NFL. I didn't even know they had a team.
How can they do the Olympics in Los Angeles? They should have gave it to Vegas.
Yeah.
The next Olympics held in the States, Bay, is in L.A. Have they seen what that city looks like?
Nope.
It is disgusting.
That's probably the only time it'll actually get cleaned up.
It's either got a homeless problem or a very successful outdoor sleeping camp. Right.
Right now it's the camp.
Yeah, it is terrible out there. But hey, thanks for hanging out with us. All right, and yeah, we do got a lot to go over here today, so let's get into it. Well, first things first, let's go to our.
Pop all the. Oh,
Excuse me?
You got me listening to Notorious B.I.G. there.
Oh, I love me some Biggie. But yeah, today's top story is powered by Blue Cord Realty. Oh, yes, the housing market is in a very complicated phase right now. It's not good out there. It's very stressful. And Blue Cord Realty is your one-stop shop for all real estate and property management needs in Kentucky, Tennessee. Bill and Kelly Kellett, awesome people, and the Blue Cord team, they got your six. That's a military reference. Yeah, they all, the leading brokerages in Clarksville, while also doing some tremendous business throughout Adams, Oak Grove, Stewart, Springfield, beyond. So check them out at Blue Cord Realty, Clarksville.com, and like them on Facebook, and also follow on Instagram.
Are they veteran owned?
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Which would make sense with the name Blue Cord.
Yeah, Bill, big military, and also with the police too.
Right. Well, and you know what the Blue Cord is.
Yeah, that's right. Infantry.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
The good people.
Yes, absolutely. So here it is, Tulsi. This is your girl, huh, Denny?
It is. I was a delegate of Tulsi's, if she had gotten delegates, in Tennessee 2 years ago.
Yeah, you were big campaigning with her. I mean, it's part of the reason why you always wear the Hawaiian shirt, correct?
That's right.
And so she said bye, Felicia.
She married?
She did.
Yes, she
About time.
Yeah. You know, so the former Democratic presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard, I'm on the Daily Wire, is set to campaign for Republican Senate hopeful after announcing her departure from the Democrat Party on Tuesday. Yeah, so it's going to be for New Hampshire's GOP Senate candidate Don Bolduc. And it comes just one day after she said she's no longer a Democrat. Here she is on her very own podcast, which, by the way, just to give you a heads up, it's part of the reason why she did this.
Yeah.
This is a great promotion to promote her podcast. It's brilliant.
Right.
I'll give it to her. Let's see if we agree with anything that she has to say, though.
I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party that's under the complete control of an elitist cabal of warmongers who are driven by cowardly
Oh, no. Sorry.
Party that's under the complete control of an elitist cabal of warmongers who are driven by cowardly wokeness, who divide us by racializing every issue and stoking anti-white racism.
Let me pause right there. I agree. Stop dividing everything by race.
It's a very good pause.
All right? Yeah, I know. And, yeah, just actions.
You want racism to stop bringing up race.
Right. I mean, the division's calculated, I believe.
Absolutely.
You think so, Denny?
You know, it's funny. I was just talking to my wife the other day. I used to go see all the Eddie Murphy movies in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right?
I love me, Eddie.
And nobody said, hey, you should go see this really funny black comic actor.
That's right.
Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Just to support him. No, we went to see him because he was a great actor and he was funny. And his movies were great.
Hey, what was better, Delirious or Raw?
Raw.
Yeah, Raw was pretty
Raw.
good.
But we didn't even think about it.
I know.
He was funny. And you know, I grew up, I watched The Jeffersons. I watched Sanford and Son. My dad didn't say, hey, let's try on Sanford and Son. Because they're black and it's fun. You know, we should support them. No, it was funny.
Shut up, dummy.
Right?
What was the aunt's name? And he would
Aunt Esther.
Aunt Esther. Oh,
yeah. Coming to join you, honey.
Damn, you're ugly.
Who actively work to undermine our God-given freedoms that are enshrined in our Constitution, who are hostile to people of faith and spirituality,
That's another one. There you go.
That's right.
Religion being attacked. Notice she didn't say Christianity. She
Nope.
talked about it all.
Yep.
Did you see recently at the school board meeting, you know how the school boards, she already brought up the wokeness, right? And there's a school board meeting in a very heavy Muslim community, and they were like, Allah Akbar, we don't like what's going on here. I don't think they said Allah Akbar, but you know what I mean? And they were like, listen, this is against our religion. I sounded very Jewish when I said that.
Yeah.
Wait, and this, you go
Yeah.
over there to the second.
We went from the Irish to, yeah.
I sounded like Independence Day. Oh, my David. You wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for my David.
I was thinking a little Woody Allen there, and that's not good.
What was Judd Hirsch? He was too over the top Jewish in that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, the traffic here. Oh my God, the traffic. Where's everyone going? It's an alien. Right.
Who demonize the police but protect criminals at the expense of law-abiding Americans.
Oh, bae. We've said that before, huh?
Yeah.
Who demonize the police but protect criminals at the expense of law-abiding Americans. Who believe in open borders. Who weaponize the national security state to go after their political opponents.
Denny, what is she talking about there?
Well, she's talking about what she calls permanent Washington.
Permanent. That's
And
right.
that's these unelected bureaucrats who just survive administration after administration. They're the ones that I think pulled Trump down. Because when Trump talked about draining the swamp, he should have drained them.
Right.
The ones who were saying, well, President Trump, we should do that. No, get rid of them.
Right.
The ones who are 30, 40 year.
The appointed, not the
appointed
elected.
ones, right.
The deep state.
Yeah, been there since the Reagan era. Right.
Right,
That's
understood.
what she's talking about. Permanent Washington.
And above all, who are dragging us ever closer to nuclear war.
Ooh. That's pretty relevant.
It is. I'll tell you what, that might be the top topic. Do you know what I mean? What's
Yes.
up, Tim Early? Tim in the comments checking in. Absolutely right about that. If there's a real immediate concern you should have, it is nuclear warfare.
Yes.
Did you see the PSA they put out in New York? That video?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, pretty much.
Head for shelter.
Yeah, go inside.
Right, go inside.
Wait for us to contact you.
Right.
Right, they're putting out if nuclear.
You
Bomb
don't
goes
call
off
us,
in the-
we'll call you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now, I believe in a government that's of the people, by the people, and for the people.
We do know the Constitution was created for the individual, not the government, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, today's Democratic Party does not. Instead, it stands for a government that is of, by, and for the powerful elite.
Latest survey out now. The current Democratic Party is no longer the party of the poor. It is now the party of the rich.
Yeah.
The college educated, right?
No longer for the... Because, Denny, you went independent this past year, but
Yeah.
prior, you ran for office as a Democrat.
Yeah.
And you were a blue-collar Democrat.
Blue collar Democrat.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and I learned from the inside pretty quickly that if I wasn't the candidate who was going to pull in the most money, which I could share with other candidates, if I wasn't going to draw in the most money, they had no interest in me whatsoever. So I learned it the hard way. About 3 months into my campaign, I realized I made a mistake.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Because
3
they
months
were-
in, that's when you came on my show.
That's right.
Was that the mistake?
Yeah. No, that was the best decision I ever made.
That was a
brother.
good time.
But, Tulsi, when she ran for president in 2019, 2020, she was always talking about regime change wars. She was talking about nuclear holocaust. And everybody's like, why is this lady even talking about this stuff?
Well, here it is now.
We're talking about free college.
Yeah,
we're talking about paper straws, right? We're talking about this important stuff, saving the world, right? Rising sea levels, even though Pelosi and Obama bought beachfront property, that's how much they're
They got
worried.
nice property
Yeah,
over there.
that's how worried they are about
Right.
rising sea levels. And this lady was alone in the primary. There was like 28 candidates running against Biden, and she was the only one talking about this stuff.
And it's all coming to fruition.
All coming to fruition.
We can't help anybody unless we help ourselves first.
Yeah.
What does the flight attendant say?
Put on your mask before you attempt to help somebody else.
Right.
That's right.
Or they say, put on your mask before you decide which child you like best.
And what I liked about her too is she called out Remember the Kamala debate?
Oh, that was beautiful.
And she's like, listen, when you were the state prosecutor in California, you purposely hid information that would have freed people just so they would stay in jail so they could be used as firefighters in the firefighter in the California firefights over there.
That's right. Cheap
Which
labor.
is called, 5 cents a day? That's, in my eyes, that's slave labor.
And
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes and no, because
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
they actually got paid a lot more, but it went towards their incarceration costs.
But the thing is, why wasn't the press asking those things? Why,
Right.
why didn't the press bring up
Well,
that
we know
question?
why, because they all went to the same college together.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm calling on my fellow common sense, independent-minded Democrats to join me in leaving the Democratic Party. If you can no longer stomach the direction that the so-called woke Democratic Party ideologues are taking our country, then I invite you to join me.
Yeah, there you go.
Call me Joe.
Yeah. Well, she knows.
She knows. And just think, at one time, Joe, she was the star of the Democrat Party. She got elected in 2012, right? And this is a lady who's been in the National Guard about 17 years, 2 tours of Iraq, ran for president in 2019. But she was the darling of the Democrat Party until she stepped down as vice chairman of the DNC and supported Bernie Sanders. Not that she agreed with Bernie on everything.
Well, she called him out too because of that whole rigging of his of their primary.
Right. She mainly supported him because she wanted to oppose Hillary.
Right.
So to oppose Hillary, she endorsed Bernie Sanders. And then all of a sudden, she became a pariah of the left. Isn't that funny? She was a superstar.
Their biggest mistake was not making her the vice president nominee.
And I'm going to tell you, Joe, being
In
a delegate
2020.
of hers,
Yeah.
a donor, a supporter, I turned in her to a petition to the state of Kentucky because I was the closest one. Let me tell you, the way that lady was treated by the Democrat Party is why I dropped out of the party, too. I actually did it before she did it because she was a woman of color. She was a veteran. She checked all the boxes. And when the race was down to her, Biden, and Bernie, the media and the Democratic leadership said, well, we're down to 2 candidates now.
No.
Completely erased her campaign.
She was polling 11%.
And
Right.
that was it for me. I said, never again. I'll never vote Democrat again.
That's like my brother posted. He goes, I don't know if it's because they weren't on the inside or if it's because they're actual veterans, but they were completely ignored by the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes on to, she made the actual initial statement that I'm leaving the party on the Joe Rogan Experience, right?
Yep.
And so on the Joe Rogan Experience, Tulsi calls out the Democrat true threat to democracy. Here's that.
Their power and their maintaining control. And that's the real threat to our democracy that they pose is they don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't believe in freedom of thought. They don't believe in freedom of religion. All they believe in is you've got to buy into whatever they're selling.
That's what you were
at
just
any
saying,
given day. And like I said, not only it's not enough to agree. You've got to go out there. You've got to march in the parade. You've got to carry the sign. You've got to scream and yell.
Yeah, whether you believe it or not, you have to show that, and she goes on to talk about the Women's March, okay?
Yeah.
And she actually said it. She goes, they wanted me to put on the pussy hat. She said it. That should
Yeah.
be quoting. And I'm like, whoa, what are you guys doing? This is too far.
And don't you dare even think about talking to Republicans. Don't even think about working with Republicans.
Oh, how dare you go
because
across the aisle and try and get stuff done? How dare you?
that
Hey, and listen, this goes for both parties.
Right.
Take note, talk, have conversation.
directly undermines their authority. And frankly, Joe, this is something that I've been trying to fight against within the Democratic Party back when I was vice chair of the DNC for years, and it's gotten to a point where those who have been in charge for a long time, remain in charge, are not willing to change.
There you go. Wow. She called it out. So the Rogan, Tulsi mentioned in her podcast the wokeness, right? Yeah. Well, Rogan brings up the wokeness nonsense about his friend's wife, who was a teacher, and what her school had to do to accommodate a student who identifies as a furry. Bet you know what a furry is, right? Max News, you know what a furry is? Nods.
I don't.
Oh, it is a someone that identifies as like an animal
Oh, okay.
in their species.
Oh,
Here's that clip. Chris, you were once a furry, no?
A long time ago, but then I used Manscaped 4.0.
oh,
So he's good now.
yeah.
Good.
There's kids. Ready for this? My friend, his wife, is a school teacher. And she works at a school that had to install a litter box in the girls' room because there is a girl who's a furry
Oh,
who
my
identifies as an
goodness.
animal. And her mother badgered the school until they agreed to put a litter box in one of the stalls. So this girl...
So who cleaned the litter box?
Hey! You know it's a janitor.
No, you know what? That's a janitor doesn't have to. That's actually considered biohazard. That's a hazardous material.
Here's the thing. Like, any pet owner, any cat owner, right? Well, here.
girl goes into the litter room or to the girls' room and
To the litter room.
urinates or whatever. I don't know if she poops in it. That's pretty gross. You know what I mean? Like, if you could teach your cat, by the way, here's the thing. If you could teach your cat to use the toilet, you would. Okay?
Absolutely.
Like, you don't want a box of piss in your house. It's the worst.
I got a stray cat, and if I could teach it how to poop in the toilet, I would. I hate stepping in that sometimes when you take out the garbage.
I've had cats my whole life. It's the worst thing about having cats. You got to clean that box of piss every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's the greatest thing about dogs. They go outside. Like, you're a fucking
The
human.
cat's got their humans trained.
Imagine how crazy that is. You're a fucking human being, and you prefer a litter box. You want to piss into a pile of sand rather than use a bathroom that you could flush the toilet, wipe yourself like a normal person. Like, you're so crazy with what you think an animal is that not only have you said this, but you've conned the school into putting this fucking litter box in a girl's room.
Yeah.
Which is bananas.
It is.
It's insane. I mean, it is literally insane. And hey, if you want that to be your right, I have a right to argue that that is literal subhuman. It is not human.
No, you shouldn't have to play into somebody else's delusion.
Joe, I do have one problem. though.
What's that,
You talked
Danny?
about this stray cat.
Yeah.
Now, you've had this stray cat for 5 years. You've named it, I bet.
No, it's not 5 years. It's been about 2.
Okay. What's the
It's
name?
not mine.
Have you named the cat?
The cat's name is Strike.
Okay.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
no longer a stray
It's
cat.
no longer a stray
Now
cat.
it's an outside
If you've
cat.
been feeding it for 2 years and you've named it.
No. It's just to reference it. That's
Okay,
all.
all right.
And then there's also now Smoke who comes around too. But that okay. Let's just move on. All right. So
This
but
is what he says about his girlfriends.
they're not my cats. I'm not a cat guy.
Apparently, you are now.
Well, Rogan then calls out the mainstream media for not covering transition regrets. Do you guys know what transition regret is?
I can figure it out.
That's the problem in this country. When everyone wants to talk about representation. Here's what's not represented at all in the mainstream media. People that have had a horrible experience having gender transition surgery and regret it deeply.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. It's not a small amount. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's not a cut and dry thing. Look, if there was a way where we had some sort of genetic engineering, where some super advanced form of CRISPR, where I could just decide I want to be a woman now, and then bam, now I have a double X chromosome, I have a vagina, I'm an actual woman, like 100%, not surgery. And here's the other thing: it's like, if you're saying that you identify as a woman, you're a woman. Okay, why do you have to get an operation then?
Right.
Why do you have to take hormones?
Right.
Like, why do you have to do all that stuff? And that stuff seems to be where all the problem lies, because that is purely experimental.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to children.
Especially when it comes to children. There's a biological female who is now 21 and has been on these blockers and testosterone for 5 years. And they just posted a video in their Twitter. And it brought up something that they didn't expect and is not too happy with.
Hey y'all, so I got out of my haircut, because my hair was driving me nuts, and I shaved it because I'm tired of watching my hair thin out, and it's less distressing if I shave it. So when I talk about being too far gone, I don't really know what else to call it. This is what I mean. This is how deep my voice is. It's gotten deeper over time, and it's settled. This is what I mean by hair loss. And it just keeps getting worse. It keeps thinning. It keeps receding backwards.
Widow's peak.
The widow's peak, right?
You know, and I'm not exactly sure that's coming back. Those are the main things when I talk about being androgenized to a point of no return. I really don't see those being fixable. So that's when I talk about, you know, just kind of staying how I am, regardless of how I feel. That's why, just because I don't really see me personally being able to come back from what's happened so far. So I hope that's a little explanatory, just to kind of give a little bit more of a, like, kind of let me reword that, just to kind of, you know, talk about, like, give more awareness to the situation, kind of, so you can see where I'm at. Words are not working well with me right now. I'm just gonna cut this off. There you go.
Watch what you say. Cut it off.
Yeah, no kidding.
So is this male, female, male?
This is what happens when you give a woman testosterone. This is for 5 years. This
It's
is
a
what
biological
happens,
female.
essentially. So,
Who wanted to be a male?
you know, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay safe.
So yeah, there's and the surgery, like these girls that get their breasts chopped off and then 5 years later go, I made a mistake. It's too late. It's too late. They're gone. You can't get them reeled back. Same thing with the downstairs thing. And man, and yeah, so I understand when Tulsi says I got to walk away from this wokeness, and even when I want to raise my hand and ask a question about it, I get demonized. I get put in the enemy zone, even though we're on the same team. So that's why she goes, I'm out. I'm done. That's part of it.
The transgender surgery is estimated to run between $15,000 to $50,000.
Damn.
But here's the thing: if somebody wants to transition, like this girl transitioned to a guy,
Casey Miller. Right.
okay. If she did that as an adult, I'm not going to do anything to stop her.
Yeah.
The problem for me is not that she wants to be a man, so she can transition to being a man. The problem that I've had, I think a lot of people have, is that when they choose to do it as a minor, right? They're not an adult.
Yeah.
And also when they demand that I call them something that they are not. So if I have to now call somebody who I knew my whole life was a woman, is now transitioned to being a man.
Right.
And they say, I'm a man now. And I'm going to say, well, good for you.
That's right.
I'm glad you're happy. But don't force me to think you're a man because I know that you're a woman. So
It's interesting because, you know, I always hear follow the science, follow the science, follow the science.
Right.
Well, biology is science. I took that class.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm following the science.
I'm just saying, let's say my dad, right? He's 73 years old. He wakes up and says, you know what? I've always wanted to be a woman. Kind of like Bruce Jenner did.
Okay, right.
So my dad decides he's going to transition over the next 5 years to become a woman. And then my dad says to me, hey, I want you to call me mom.
Well, that's when it becomes selfish at that point.
Right. I'm going to say, Dad, I know you have long hair now.
Yeah.
I know you're painting your fingernails, you're wearing dresses. But you're still my dad. So don't force me to say, don't try to control my belief that you are now my mother when I and you both know that you are my father.
That's right. When your dad, or, you know, in a hypothetical situation here,
Right.
does that, okay, you do you.
Right.
But then when now he's demanding you to do something, now it's being selfish.
It's like the whole thing on Twitter.
And narcissist.
What do you call it when you bring up their former name, like Elliot
The
Page?
pronouns.
Like Ellen Page became Elliot Page.
Yeah, name deading. Dead naming.
Right, dead
Right.
naming. So now people are getting banned from Twitter because they're acknowledging that Ellen Page was nominated for an Oscar for a movie she did
Yeah, that's right.
10 years ago. And now I can't even bring up the fact that this used to be Ellen Page.
Right. That was what was that pregnant movie?
Yeah, it was Juno.
Juno. Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
But the guy who did it was who's the famous conservative guy? Daily Wire just hired him. What's his name?
Matt Walsh.
No, it's another one. But anyway, he brought up Ellen Page and said, "Well,
oh yeah. What was that?
you know who it is."
Yeah.
But then he got banned from Twitter because he brought up that this was Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's where it crosses a line.
Yeah.
All I'm speaking is the fact.
I agree. Hurry up, Elon. Well, there is. Ever hear of Alex Stein 99?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
So he did based on that furry stuff we were talking about.
Oh my gosh.
So he goes to city councils to bring up awareness of how ridiculous some things are.
Threat. Sorry.
That's me.
Oh, goodness.
I'm Ronnie. How you guys doing? Hello, council. My name is Ronnie the Rat. I'm a trans species elementary school teacher here in Allen ISD, and I just want to try to bring more awareness for furries like myself. Now, I have the most students in my class that have actually transitioned from a human being to a cat. Now, I know I'm a rat, but that's more because I'm a Chuck E. Cheese, freak. I love Chuck E. Cheese. I've spent a lot of time there, but that's why I like rats. But this is the problem, is we have a lot of trans inclusivity in other cities like Frisco. They're doing pride parades at a lot of churches. We're not doing any pride parades at churches here in Allen. And that's what we need. We need more kids on gender reassignment surgery or gender reassignment hormones. And the best way, I think, for me, that it's gotten the message out to the other students is doing it myself, leading by example. And that's what I'm trying to do here as a trans species, as Ronnie the Rat, is like, listen, there's a social stigma. Me trying to date other furries like this in Allen, there's not a community. There's not a bar that accepts me, Chris. I can't just go to the bar like this. I get made fun of. And that's the same thing that's happened to my 9-year-olds, my 10-year-olds. If they feel more comfortable being a cat, I don't mind putting a litter box in the classroom that lets them defecate in there. That's what I think is important. And should I tell the parents? No, we shouldn't tell the parents. These kids can make decisions at 10 years old. Like, their parents shouldn't be involved. That's what makes me so mad, is I get all these parents that are mad at me because I oftentimes buy these costumes for these kids, and the kids go home in the costume, and the parents come back, and they yell scream at me, and they say, we don't want you to sexualize our children. They call me the G word, Groomer, which is basically like the N word. And it's just a terrible description of who I am. I'm trying to...
So there he is.
He's the one that talked about AOC's big booty.
Big booty, yeah.
Yeah. He is hilarious.
Fantastic.
Tim Balin goes, I believe a lot of this is a mental health issues.
Yeah, of course it is. A lot of it is a narcissist, and that's why at young ages, when these teachers and these movements try and grab you at a young age to confuse you, it is confusing.
It is.
And then all of a sudden, you get to a maturity age, and you're like, what the fuck did I just do?
Well, it's like this, Joe. Let's say I identify as handsome and beautiful.
That's right.
Handsome and brilliant.
That's right.
Right?
I agree.
And if that's the way I feel about myself, that's fine. But I'm not going to demand that anybody else in this room only acknowledge that I'm handsome and brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't care how you feel about what you feel like you think you are. Mm-hmm. It doesn't change my perspective of what you are.
Right.
And you can't force me to take on your perspective for my perspective.
Right. So if I come to you and force you from now on, when you talk about me, you better talk about me as being handsome and brilliant, because that's how I identify.
All right, I think we're just beating a dead horse at this point now.
Kind of.
Or, whatever you identify, whatever animal you identify as.
Furry.
Josh Lane checking in.
Bay, if you were to be a furry, what animal would you pick?
I have no idea.
That's the best answer right there. Okay, I think that's the only answer. I would like to date a blowfish, if anything.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind that. But all right, hey, what are your thoughts on it all? Okay, let us know in the comments. Share, subscribe, and interesting topic. Tulsi, there's part of the reason why she walked away. All right, well, we got some celebrity news. Let's do this one. And today's celebrity news is powered by Water Dog Scuba and Safety. Bay, you like Water Dog, Rich, right?
Yeah.
Him and his team, good people over there. So, they are Water Dog Scuba and Safety. Tennessee and Kentucky's premier scuba diving center. They like to meet people, go places, and do things underwater. That's right. One of the best ways to get away from the stress is to go to the underwaters and explore. That's right. Maybe you can even see a mermaid, no matter what color she is.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Oh, you got to do it. I mean, they are proud Patty 5-star Instructor Development Center, which means they thrive on quality service, safety, and, of course, a lot of fun. So with the exclusive deals on a dive and first aid training, travel, and equipment, they guarantee you the best service and support with over 100 years of combined experience. And they guarantee the highest standards of quality in terms of the teaching, safety, and services. So, and hey, if your business is also looking for CPR, AED, first aid training, Waterdog, they'll get you certified. It's going to help you a lot in the insurance, my friends. So yeah, check it all out at waterdogs-scuba.com.
Can I identify as a diver?
I would love to.
It's one of the comments.
Oh, yeah? I love it. There we go. All right, well, first things first. Here we go. Oh, Angela Lansbury. I liked her. The Murder, She Wrote?
Yeah.
Do you remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? The Disney movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me as a kid. Right? When they got all those, like, the knights moving, I was like, oh, my God, that's ghosts.
She made me cry.
How so? When she
when
died?
I saw Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
when it was released in the theater back in,
mhm.
what, 91, 92?
That's right. She was
Mrs. Potts.
Mrs. Potts.
And when she sang Beauty and the Beast, no lie, I had tears in my eyes.
1991, to be
How
exact.
did she give birth to Chip?
She also played in Nanny McPhee.
I don't know that one.
It released in 2005.
Beauty and the Beast, though, is kind of a bestiality story. It kind of is a little bit.
Manchurian Candidate.
I was rooting for Gaston the whole time.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You're kind of like Gaston.
I like a Gaston character. He, I think he got his story was not told correctly, and I blame that little midget guy.
Right.
What was his name?
Pierre?
LeFou.
Shame on you for knowing all this crap.
Yeah, it was Pierre
Well,
LeFou, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
That song he sang in the tavern was great.
Yeah. I'll be like Gaston and something Gaston and Gaston. Right.
Joe,
Sorry.
you know, in show
Sorry.
tunes is kind of
I grew up with three sisters.
kind of trouble.
All right, I grew up with three sisters.
Well, you know what LeFou stands for in French, right?
Le Feu,
Yeah.
The Fool,
The Fool?
the fool. And what was Maurice was the father's name?
Maurice.
Right?
Yes.
Three sisters.
The inventor.
Three sisters. Babe,
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'd never watched it. I had to.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I actually had a girlfriend who dragged me to that movie, kicking and screaming, and it was great.
I
It
said the
was
same
great.
thing.
I hadn't
about-
seen a Disney movie in years.
I said the same thing about Twilight.
Well,
yeah, but
something I had no idea about Angela Lansbury, God rest.
We have another Tim in there going, I honestly thought she passed away years ago.
wow.
Well,
Both are kids?
she revealed how she removed her entire family from L.A. to Ireland after both of her children, one of them who doesn't wear a bra,
I was about to say, it's cold
clearly.
out there that
got
day.
Yeah.
addicted to heroin, and her daughter became involved with the killer cult leader Charles Manson.
Wow.
Damn.
Now, you're from Ireland, aren't you?
No,
okay.
but it's very cold in
Very
Dublin.
cold, yeah.
Looking at this pictures make me Dublin in size.
Yeah, I got to tell you,
Waka
though,
waka.
So there were factions up in the hills above Malibu that were dedicated to deadly pursuits. Okay, it pains me to say, but at one stage, Deirdre was in a crowd led by Charles Manson. According to Lansbury, like many of Manson's followers, her daughter was drawn to the cult leader's charismatic personality. What was his real name? It wasn't Charles Manson. He changed it because he thought he was God. He thought he was
Well-
Jesus, son of man,
he was a failed actor, right?
a singer.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, a lot of
singer.
people in Hollywood knew him because they saw him at auditions, and so they knew who he was.
So, according to Lansbury, like many, okay, blah, 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 having learned of her daughter's involvement with Manson's cult of dedicated followers, Lansbury, who had two children with her husband, Peter Shaw, and was also stepmother to his son from a previous relationship. Ooh, she got around that Lansbury.
So his actual name was Charles Manson.
No, that's not accurate.
Miles Manson.
Okay. No, Millis.
Millis. I'm
Millis,
sorry. Yeah. Charles Millis Manson.
No, but his last name wasn't really Manson. Are you on Wikipedia?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, fake news.
Yeah. Yeah, his last name was not Manson.
Did she ever do Playboy?
Born anyway. Who, Lansbury?
Yeah.
No, I looked.
Okay, I guarantee the daughter didn't.
Why? She's not bad.
Yeah, she's not good either.
So there they are.
Yeah. Oh God.
So, but where was it that?
There he is.
It's a little guy too, huh? Oh.
Wow.
She looked dead in that picture.
Yeah,
she did.
So nonetheless, the daughter would steal the credit card of Angela Lansbury.
Wow.
To buy things for Manson and the followers.
That's what happens when you're bored and you have lots of cash.
Yes, that's right.
Your mom's a big movie star, Broadway star. I'll tell you what, she did a movie at 18 years old with Judy Garland called The Harvey Girls. She was hot in that movie.
Who, Angela Lansbury?
Oh, smoking hot.
I used to watch it with my mommy, the Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, yeah.
Remember she would do in the beginning, there'd be the typewriter and...
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Max News, do you know what a typewriter is?
Yeah.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
Are you trying to say maybe his last name was Guillen?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Because it says a family member with the last name of Guillen, but they don't mention anything other than Manson.
You know who's not dead?
Chuck
Brandon
Norris?
Fraser.
Dick Van Dyke.
Brandon Fraser. This guy was off the radar for a while, huh?
Yeah.
He's 53
Do you
years
know
old.
why he was off the radar?
Why? Do you know why?
Yeah, and you can fact check this. A Hollywood executive pinched his ass. And
I heard it was a little bit more than just the pinching
he
of the
stuck his
ass.
finger in his cornhole.
Oh, really?
Or he tried to, yeah.
Yep.
So Brandon was proudly supported by his glamorous partner, Gene Moore, as he graced the red carpet for the UK premiere of the seventh day of the BFI London Film Festival. The Whale, which will be released in cinemas in December, received its first premiere at the Venice Film Festival last month and is quickly earning rave reviews, as well as Oscars buzz for the lead star. Remember when he was George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
Have you seen him recently, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, age is like, what's up,
He looks
bro?
like George Costanza.
So here he is in The Whale, right, I believe?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a picture of me.
Is he wearing a suit?
A little bit of a suit.
Did you see where Whoopi Goldberg was in a movie?
Yes.
And
somebody said it'd
well,
be good if she wasn't wearing the fat suit, and Whoopi had to say,
She's like, I'm not wearing. Oh,
I'm
boy.
I'm not.
So well received. The Whale is a psychological drama for which Brendan seems seen at the left of the premiere, okay, and right in the movie,
And
underwent a physical transformation and wore prosthetics to play a man living with obesity.
And this director is the one who pulled Mickey Rourke out of the garbage for The Wrestler. So I think he did the same thing for Brendan.
Yeah, well, in 2018 is what you were talking about, Denny.
Oh, yeah?
It says 2018 he was claimed he was sexually assaulted by Philip Burke.
Oh.
Philip Burke.
Wow.
Yep.
After making his film debut as a sailor in the 1991 film Dogfight.
I saw that.
I never saw that with
Good
River
movie.
Phoenix, who's not alive.
No. Viper Room.
Yeah, the Viper Room.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead. His brother is Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
He's the one that has the
Hair lip.
Right.
Yeah, he played in Ladder 49.
I think his
Joaquin
biggest
Phe-
role might have been.
Wait a minute. Did you just say he played in Ladder 49 instead of
Phoenix.
Joker?
No, I was gonna go Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah, you remember Harrison Ford, the guy that was in American Graffiti? What are you talking
Like,
about?
I don't-
dude?
I've-
He played Joker.
There's no other Joker than the old school Joker.
Jack Nicholson?
Babe, what's
That
a
or
Joaquin-
Heath Ledger.
What's a Joaquin Phoenix movie that first pops in mind?
Gladiator.
Yeah, he was good in Gladiator. Yeah.
The one where he talking to fell in love with that computer.
Oh,
yeah.
That
Her?
Her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call, Bay.
It was like the beginning of like Siri. And,
Yeah.
And I can't say
Scarlett
her name.
Johansson, right?
Oh, she's
Wasn't
in there?
she the voice
Oh.
of her?
Yeah, he was great in The Mummy too.
Yeah.
And Walk the Line.
Yeah, I like the Mummy
Walk
movies.
the Line
Those
was
were
good.
fun.
Yeah, the Mummies were good. I liked the other girl in the Mummy.
That's the
Oh,
one where
yeah.
Brendan Fraser actually said that the alleged attack happened.
Oh, really?
Oh, on
Where
the
the
Mummy?
executive
was
stuck his
filming-
finger in his ass?
But Denny,
Oh, I'm sorry.
can we rephrase that some
Oh,
way
I'm
somehow?
sorry.
So when he got cornholed by the executive,
You already had Rogan dropping F-bombs.
Yeah,
today.
but nobody was talking about playing reverse.
Okay.
Reverse
prairie
roulette?
dog.
All right. So the
Yeah.
executive was,
I like the other girl, Patricia
Giving him a little
Vasquez.
yeah,
She played the bad girl.
yeah.
So yeah, he was in
There he
tears
is.
and is a standing ovation last month.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He
Now
looks
you
good
know
in that
he's a
suit,
little
though.
off, right? Brendan Fraser's a little off.
Well,
He had to. And he played in that other movie.
I would be too if I got a prostate
Did you-
exam without knowing.
Did you ever see him in Gods and Monsters?
No.
That's kind of an artsy fartsy movie.
Dwayne Johnson tweeted about it.
That was pre-finger.
Man, this makes me so happy. If you smell.
Well, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Man, this makes me so happy to see this beautiful ovation for Brendan. He supported me. That's right.
That's right. That really bad CGI in Mummy
Yes.
Returns.
They're right. Scorpion King.
Who
That's a blast
knows
from the past.
the movie career track of The Rock if it wasn't for Brendan Fraser?
That's right. And you know, The Rock had to stop counting money for 25 seconds while he wrote that tweet.
You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, yeah, and that's a long road to go down.
I guarantee that executive wouldn't have stuck his finger.
Shelley Duvall.
The Rock.
What the hell happened to Shelley Duvall?
Oh my God.
Crack cocaine.
She looks like me.
Isn't that something?
It's called meth head.
I miss Shelley Duvall. Listen,
She looks kind of like Gary Busey.
I had a big crush on her in Popeye.
Oh my God. No. Brewster McCloud. Look it up. Google it. Brewster McCloud. She was actually hot in that movie.
And I loved her, of course, in The Shining.
The Shining.
Such a
yeah.
great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Your looks are no good here, ma'am.
Yeah.
The bartender. What was the bartender's name? He was the best.
Yeah. What was his? Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Your money's no good here, Mr. Torrance.
You know, Lloyd.
Come here, Sue.
Here, the dog that picked me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm not the
gonna
type
hurt
of
you.
guy who takes his drinks for free and not know who's paying.
Is that his daughter? Is that her daughter?
Words of wisdom, Lloyd.
Words of
Words
wisdom,
of wisdom.
Lloyd. It's such a good role.
Look at Shelley.
Yep.
She's looking good.
So there.
You know who's looking really good?
who's that?
Bridget Fonda. Check her out.
No,
right now.
we can't. We got to
Check
move
her out.
forward.
Okay,
I can't.
sorry.
73 years old, Shelley Duvall. Just so you know, she's still alive. All right.
She identifies as a old lady.
What the hell happened to the teat?
I know.
Like, she's got money. Is she related to Robert Duvall? Right? She's got Duvall money. Right?
I never even thought of that.
She's got to be.
She's not related to Robert Duvall.
You can't have two Duvalls in Hollywood.
That's true. She should
Unless
be getting
they're
a little,
related.
She should be getting a little money off The Shining, right? Do you
Yeah.
think Stanley Kubrick gave her a little cash for
That's
that?
still do her.
Yeah, I would too.
Here's Joey.
She
I
could
would
give me a Brendan anytime.
little pig, let me in.
Did you look her up in Brewster McCloud yet?
I did.
Any
She looked
rela-
all right. She looked all right.
any,
was hot.
any relation to Robert Duvall?
Not finding any.
Damn.
You know what the thing is? She had kind of like that red pill body. You know, she looked like she weighed about 80 pounds back then.
Oh, she like when she was Olive Scoil.
Yeah.
she was Olive Scoil.
Absolutely.
Right, in Popeye, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was good too. Robert
he
Williams.
was.
Where's he been? He's hanging
Oh,
around
come
somewhere.
on, Joe.
I heard Robin Williams, Shelley Duvall said this in an interview that he was well hung.
Really?
All right. Born in
Get
Houston,
it?
Texas.
Kind of like,
Born in Houston, Texas on July 7, 1949, actress Shelley Alexis Duvall was one of Bobby and Robert Duvall's 4 children and their only daughter.
okay, not that Robert Duvall, silly.
No,
Yes, that
The other
Robert
Yes.
Duvall.
No, it
Yes.
That Robert Duvall.
ain't. No, it ain't.
You come and take a look.
After the show, I'm going to come over there and debunk you.
Go ahead. I got it.
You're saying she's Robert Duvall's daughter?
Yeah.
You're out of your mind. Although I did find out Amanda Plummer was Christopher Plummer's daughter, so you might be right.
Olive Scoil. I loved me some Popeye back in the day.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked the scene where Bluto looked at it and he was seeing red, and they were all red. That was great.
Whoa, a Bluto.
The finger thing's usually $35 extra. You got a deal.
Dirty Popeye. Well, blow me down.
Shiver me timber.
You know what? Tim brings up a good point about Tarantino.
But what about Tarantino?
Well, he always like pulls these like dead and buried movie stars out. Like who was it? Patricia Arquette. Or who? Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight. She hadn't done a movie in like 15 years.
Cheech and Chong, or Cheech Marin.
Was he in a movie of Tarantino?
Yeah, he was in. God, what the hell's the name? I want to say.
Up in Smoke.
No, he did. What the hell is the name of the movie? I'll figure it out here in a second.
Well, remember Foxy Brown came out of retirement for Jackie Brown? Pam Grier?
The Overlook Hotel, my friends. This might be one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Doctor Sleep though. That was pretty good.
Doctor Sleep.
Yeah, sequel to this.
What?
The son. He all grown
No.
up. Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Red Rum.
Yeah, get him. Now, I watched a YouTube documentary, and she's the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it explains it how she is actually the bad guy.
She's the villain of the piece.
Yeah, very
because if she just left him alone to write that book, All Work and No Play Makes Jack a Dull Boy, that could have been a major bestseller.
That was a lot of typing. Brandy collapsed.
What?
Yeah, I think it was because of the coof.
You know,
The
Brandy is indirectly the reason why Kim Kardashian is a household name.
No.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because her brother,
Ray J?
Yep.
Ray J, was the one that did the sex tape with Kim Kardashian.
So wait,
And
Ray
that-
J is
and
her
that's her
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't know that?
That's Ray J.
Yeah, that's
you
Ray
didn't
J.
know that?
Yeah.
Brandy, run!
Brandy's brother.
Where was Monica when all this was going down? That
boy was
is
his.
Did you
mine.
hear Ray J talk about that, by the way? He said Kris Jenner actually watched like 3 different movies that they did and said, "Oh, that's the good one. Let's do that."
What
one.
is this?
Wow.
I don't even want to
Sick
scroll down.
Yeah, Joe, what are you doing?
By the way, that movie
You're
I was
getting-
talking about
Yeah?
was from Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh,
Dust Till Dawn was good.
Yeah, that's the one that he pulled Cheech Marin back in
oh,
for.
okay. I
Oh,
got you.
yeah.
He played the border guard.
Mm-hmm. Selma Hayek did a great job in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Morgan Wallen. He's actually really taken over the country music world.
Hey, and vice versa, he's also hitting it big into the rap artist game too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Did you see this fight at his concert?
No, but
I love a good
our clothes coming off.
Cat fight.
I love a good cat fight.
Yeah.
Just not the furry cat.
Max, have you ever seen a cat fight before?
No.
All right, well, this one's a
Oh.
stray cat fight. Check this
Yeah.
out.
This is great. Oh, she landed it right there.
Some women just can't fight.
No.
I'm not here to be sexist or anything.
Yeah, this.
But
Ooh,
because
I like
I've
to
seen
pull in the
men
hair.
do that fight move too. You
The
know,
swim?
was it the windmill? Yeah, the
The
swim.
swim punch.
Yeah. Oh, and they love going for hair, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's a third party that came in.
Yeah, third party said, "Hey."
Then this poor guy, he's like, listen, I make minimum
Yeah.
wage.
Don't touch him anywhere inappropriate.
Please, I have to wear a yellow mustard shirt.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad shirt to wear in there.
So cat fight, there you go.
Wow.
There you go. Little cat fight action.
Wow.
All right, let us know what you think. Some entertainment news, all right? I got to move forward, though, all right? Good boy. Well, I guess I got to say it is now time for today's headlines. And it is powered by... What do we got?
The
Oh.
tilted kilt.
Yes, the tilted kilts. Yes. Chris, could you play around with this mouse for a little bit? there?
Sure.
Yeah. So, the Tilted Kilt Pub and Eater. The TK is more than just a restaurant. So much more than just a sports bar as well. Their fun, festive atmosphere makes them the go-to place to watch sports, enjoy a cold beer, and hang out with friends. Babe, we've been there before.
Yep.
Good times, good food.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They offer a delicious, mouth-watering menu, more than 30 draft and bottled beers to choose from, and an extensive spirit selection. Yeah. All this plus year-round, non-stop pro and college sports action on all their HD screens. They got one that's like, what is that, 100-inch? Yeah, they got
110, I think.
110-inch screen. That's huge. It's huge. Believe me, biggest screen around. Yeah, go check them out. They got beautiful and ever so friendly servers. The Tilted Kilt girls. Everyone is eager to put on a smile when you walk in. So
That's a mouth-watering burger right there.
Hand you a nice ice-cold beer in your hand. So yeah, the Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery all across America. There's one great here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Check out the tiltedkilt.com. A cold beer never looked so good. Very good. All right, so they got the 10-year anniversary coming up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never been there. Should I go?
I'll be there DJing.
You should absolutely
See,
go.
the problem is I fall in love so easy.
Yeah, the food is really good. I don't
all
blame
right.
you.
Good.
All right.
I had the Philly the last time I went, and it was really good.
Oh, you'll fall in love with the food, right?
Okay.
Poor bag.
Make sure you pack some to go.
Oh, I'm always packing, baby.
Oh boy. You know the whole Russia thing, right?
Yeah.
You know how we knew it was all like nonsense,
Yeah.
right? Well, now it comes out that the FBI actually paid the guy who made up all the nonsense our tax dollars. $1 million to look for it.
Another great press release for the FBI.
All right. They suck, huh?
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they need to be burnt down to the ground and restarted.
Yeah.
And that's what Gabbard was talking about earlier. Just
defund.
This whole what was it? Permit?
Defund the FBI.
No, don't defund. You can't defund because then it's hard to get the money back.
We place.
What you need to do is you
Replace.
need to clean house and actually fund more so that they can actually go through actual training.
So
Like
all that
drain
stuff
the
that was
swamp.
investigated for 3.5 years while Trump is in office, okay?
All BS.
All a lie. And now on top of it,
Ain't that supposed to be some type of treason?
well, here's the thing.
No, because you're not giving aid to the enemy.
I think you're wrong on that, by the way.
It's not treason. It's sedition.
Yeah, sedition. There you go.
Because treason, you have to give aid to the enemy.
So, yeah, the FBI offered a British spy, Christopher Steele, $1 million in cash to prove the allegations in the dirty dossier on Trump. Right?
And he didn't? He didn't prove it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he got the money.
Right.
Yeah.
$1 million.
And I'm going to guess he never left his living room when he wrote that dossier. And he did not talk to a single person of Russian descent.
Like, I could write that dossier right here, right now.
Stephen King could have wrote that dossier about as purely fiction.
Another nonsense one. Remember this one a year ago?
Oh,
The
my
horse
God.
whipping?
They were
Yeah.
whipping him.
Well, you know, as everyone said when they watched the video, they're like, there was no whipping. What are you talking about? Right. I mean, first of all, this is a rein, and this is used to control the horse. It is not being held here. You got illegal immigrants crossing the Rio Grande, and I hear you. They're leaving a shithole, but you got to come in through the right process, okay? There are ways to do it. It's a hell of a process, so sorry, you can't cut the line. But, so Mayorkas, who is in charge of the border down there, Border Patrol.
He's another one
he
that
is?
needs to
Homeland
go.
Security,
Yeah.
which falls under Border Patrol, falls under Homeland Security.
CBP, yeah.
Knew that day there was no whipping, but still came out and said, "We will not tolerate this." Right.
That must be the best takeout in Mexico, though. That
Everybody's
stuff
got
in the
it.
blue bags.
Well, here's the thing: they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to let it go, though. That's
Well,
the
that's what
thing.
I mean. It must be really good.
All the same bags being handed. Right.
Look, their clothes don't look all that tattered, all that torn. They don't look all that worn for traveling thousands of miles.
Here's the video from that day. Interesting that the video was being shot, by the way, and the Associated Press was also taking up pictures of this exact moment at the same time. It's just interesting. Do you know what I mean?
It's Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
I love me some Popeyes.
Yeah, those are good.
when that chicken sandwich when it like first came out,
Oh,
There go the
know.
picture.
yeah, that was it.
oh, there he goes. He's whipping him.
He grabbed.
See how the rein is used to control the horse? It's like a steering wheel, if you will.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, where do you put the gas?
Well, the thing is, that not only are they whipping him, but they're trying to run him over with that T-Rex.
You
they
put
were
the
riding.
gas right here in the Brendan Fraser. Okay? It's not funny. That's
No,
not
it's
funny.
not funny.
That's
Joe.
what we call
That's
a
not
callback.
Ruin that
people.
guy's career.
Poor
All
guy
right.
couldn't sit for a week.
Look, in the end, it doesn't matter.
No.
I get the point.
I would have farted on him. You know what I mean? Sticks it up there, just go.
I used
it.
I used a little Docalax. Like, now you got the chocolate finger.
Say, here's the Rio Grande. They come up here, and Border Patrol's just like, no, stop. You're invading. Your first act being here in America is an illegal action.
Yeah.
It's a crime.
Breaking the law.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
Thank you,
share.
yes.
And if you're on Facebook and you've got a couple of cents, throw it our way with some stars. That's how we can bring you great entertainment.
Yeah, so St. Louis is preparing to sue Hyundai and Kia over rampant car thefts in the city. What do you think about this, Denny?
Well, I don't drive desirable cars. You know, nobody would ever steal any of my cars.
Well, I've never heard anyone say Hyundai and Kia be a desirable car.
I've never heard somebody go, on this list of Ferraris, Porsches, and Lambos, make sure you get that Sorrento.
That's right.
Car thefts have skyrocketed in St. Louis in recent months, and the city leadership threatening lawsuits against Kia and Hyundai for an alleged defect that makes certain makes of the cars easier to steal.
I think I seen that how they was doing that.
So, babe, what do you know about this?
You just pop off the collar. It's supposed to be plug up something. And I was like, they making it that easy?
So
they've made it a lot easier with like Mercedes and stuff. All you need is a RFID scanner.
Tow truck driver Mark Hartman, he said this to the news: "Our drivers probably get about 5 of these things a day. Just Kias and Hyundais getting stolen." Now, auto thefts in St. Louis have doubled this year. Doubled. In July alone, the city averaged about 21 Kia and Hyundai thefts incidents each day.
That's what happens when you don't buy American cars, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, keep buying the Koreans.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The South, though. It's not the North, right?
So instead of punishing
side.
criminals, we sue the people who make the cars that get stolen.
But get this, in August, the number increased to 23 thefts each day in August.
Wow.
So in August, the St. Louis leaders threatened to sue Hyundai and Kia, demanding the car companies address a defect that allegedly makes stealing vehicles made before 2021 easier to steal. Wow. So KMOV, they reported last week that plans to sue the car makers over the city's spike in auto thefts are still in the works.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be in the works for a while.
Yeah. How do you think this will hold up in court there, Denny?
I believe that the lawsuit will go through and the victims will get lots of money. Now, who is doing the lawsuit again? The car owners?
The city council.
The city council.
The city of St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Does Karen have some relatives out there in St. Louis?
This is definitely a Karen moment.
Yeah, this is definitely a
like
KRP moment.
23 Kias a day.
They have the you didn't murder anyone, no bond. You know what I mean?
Like Tim says, that's like 23 Kias a day. That's like $500.
Yeah, they didn't make the $1,000 mark.
Well, Chicago itself, even second-degree murder is no bond.
Wow.
So, Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt, he pushed back against the St. Louis leaders and their plan to sue the automakers over the crimes in August. Said this, quote, "St. Louis has a violent crime problem. What's causing the crime in the city? The mayor's war against the police. The prosecutor letting criminals run wild. Evidently, city leaders think it's the cars. Yes, car manufacturers are to blame, not criminals. You can't make this stuff up."
One thing about the car manufacturers, I think they got pretty good lawyers.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
Right?
This is just such blame, though. Again, it's not our fault.
Right.
It's not us.
Right. Somebody else is to blame.
And again, it goes back to our opening segment with Tulsi. The blame game.
Yeah.
Just blame. Listen, when something's not working, you got to work together to fix it.
Yeah.
You just can't say he did it. That's such a child move. Yeah. He did it. Right. Unbelievable.
Makes sense. He's Eric Schmidt's running for office.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Schmidt. What a name. What does that mean? Schmidt?
Schmidt?
Yeah. It's got to mean something, right? It's got to be Hebrew for something, no? My David. Oh, you'd all be dead if I was my friend David. Love me that Independence
We're back
Day.
to Independence Day again.
I love me Independence Day.
Welcome to the callback.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You grew up watching Taxi, didn't you?
I saw the video when they
love
did
Taxi.
that with the UBS cord and
Yeah,
screwdriver.
it's too easy to do,
yeah,
huh, Bang?
yeah.
Wow.
hey, maybe they got a shot. Or, I mean, maybe they'll get them fixed, or maybe they'll change it.
Recall.
Yeah, recall.
Schmidt in German means blacksmith.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, my God, a blacksmith. Oh, my David. Yep, there you go. Well,
That makes sense. That's how the arch got there.
craziness.
And the AG, by the way, is a Republican.
Oh.
Hey, I'm ready for some kid news with Max
too.
News.
All right.
That's right. Let's see, Max News. It is powered by Wicked Good Sandwiches. Yes, Wicked Good Sandwiches is making some of the best sandwiches, burgers, and more that you really can't get these anywhere, to be honest with you.
Really, no.
Jason and Patty, Jason's a Massachusetts guy. What part of Massachusetts? Was it Worcester? Worcester sauce?
He's a big Boston Celtics guy.
Yeah, I know.
Larry Bird.
He likes the Red Sox too. Yeah. Don't hold that against them though.
Great sandwiches.
All right.
Fantastic.
But yeah, Jason and Patty, Wicked Good Sandwiches have been the place to go for a good time and one killer sandwich since 2012. Wow, 10 years? Good for them.
That's it. Their Cuban is to die for.
Located at 605 Cumberland Drive, Clarksville, Tennessee, Wicked Good has a full stage, sound system, mini arcade. Oh yeah, the air hockey's pretty cool over there. I like that. Like the air hockey. The little punks beat me, take my money. Also, great breakfast. Have you ever had the breakfast there?
I've had the breakfast quesadilla. That's amazing.
I love their
Croissant.
Their croissant, the ham, egg, and cheese croissant. Fantastic. With the coffee. Because they got the real coffee. Not like the foo-foo coffee. If you want, you can make foo-foo coffee. But
I'm glad you went from the French, the croissant, to
That's right.
the coffee.
Real coffee.
Yeah.
They got the croissant.
You got the croissant and the,
and the coffee.
The
coffee.
The coffee.
What are you? I'm Parisian Italian.
the egg rolls.
Oh, they got these mozzarella rolls called mozz rolls. It's an egg roll.
Yeah.
But inside is mozzarella cheese with pepperoni.
Delicious.
Oh, I snort them.
That and those cheddar bites. The
Yeah.
Jack Cheddar bites.
Right.
And the jalapeno poppers.
So good.
You're making me hungry, Joe.
You're right. Check it all out at wickedgoodsandwiches.com. And don't forget, Thursdays they have award-winning trivia. Hosted by?
One Joseph
Padula.
There it is. Joe Padula presents.
Reynolds Padula.
Nice. No. Hey, if you're looking for work, too, they're hiring. Check them out. All right, so we got some kid news. What is going on? Max News in the house. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Yeah? Are you ready to fill us in on some stories?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this because I feel that there's going to be a show with your name on it in the future. Do you feel that as well?
It might come.
Okay. All right. He's playing the. He's not getting too overzealous. I like this. Good approach. All right. What's the first story you got there? Oh wait. You know what? I got music for you. Do you want to hear your music? Here.
Oh.
Tickets for Disneyland and Disney California Adventures have risen in prices.
How much?
Disneyland tickets prices continue their year-to-year increase as they rise by an average of 8% on Tuesdays.
8%.
What?
On Tuesdays.
Let's go, Brandon.
Did I see $244?
That's how much, right? Keep
Yeah.
going. What do you got there, Max News?
One-day tickets now from $104 to $179 depending on the day, with the 1 day $65 park hopper.
Yeah, the park hopper. That's where you go from park to park. Now this is just Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah, Newsmax, keep going. I mean Max News. Sorry, we'll get sued for that one.
Tickets add on, making the most expensive ticket $244.
No, I can't do that for
You know
a
what
day.
I better get for $244?
A ticket per day?
I better get some Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
With Sleeping Beauty.
Yo, I want me some Pocahontas.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Pocahontas.
That's right.
Yo, where's that bell?
If I'm not winning,
I'll wear a
That's right.
furry outfit.
I'll be your beast.
Yeah. I'll be your Gaston.
I'll go for Ariel.
I'll give you some of my croissants. Keep going there, Max.
I'll show you a whole new world, Jasmine.
Yeah.
The new price tag for tickets complements of the following Walt Disney Co. stock, with which has fallen 46% in the last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just another.
It's
You go
tanking.
woke, go broke.
That's right.
People are like, "What are you doing?" Just
They've
what
got the money not to worry about going broke.
right.
Yeah, but look
Right.
what they've done to the Marvel franchise. I mean, they
Now-
deserve
But
it.
they're keeping Deadpool as Deadpool.
Now, notice they have to raise these prices in Disneyland and not Disney World.
Oh, really?
Do you know why?
Because it's California.
California.
Right.
The highest taxes in all of the world is in California.
Wow.
Right. So yeah. So it just goes to show you that the business, when their taxes and cost increases, you pay as the consumer,
That's right.
not the company.
Trickle down.
Because like what Chris said, they got the money to eat it, but they go, get the
Why?
fuck out of here. Right.
Oh boy,
That was a terrible Mickey on my.
I've got a lot on my plate.
Yeah. Taxes. I can't do the voice.
I gotta pay taxes.
Yeah.
That's a tool for later.
Give me your fucking money.
Give me your fucking money.
What was the South Park with the?
That
love
sounds like
that
a
one.
Family Guy.
I love that South Park one where the Jonas Brothers or something, right? But no, they were in a band. They were in a boy band.
Oh, you talk about Carmen?
Yeah, they, finger bang bang.
Yeah,
bang.
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. And Disney wouldn't let them out of the contract. They were the next boy band. All right, nice job, Max News, on filling us in about Disneyland. What else you got there? In sports, maybe?
In some sports, new Las Vegas Raiders star. I'm gonna pretend like I know how to say his name.
Here, give it a shot.
Davinton Adams.
Devontae
Devontae.
Adams, very good. Devontae, yeah.
And being in
Hold on, I think I got sports music for you.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, sports news. What do you got there, Max News?
being investigated by Kansas City police and faces.
We'll go with it.
A possible suspicion for solving a photographer from
Assaulting a photographer. Yeah.
assaulting.
Oh, did you see that?
Man. Not very nice.
Yeah,
Not very sportsmanlike.
Yeah, fill us in. What happened, Max News?
Following Monday defeats the Chiefs.
All right, so they were playing the Chiefs on Monday. I guess the Chiefs won.
So the Chiefs pulled out the win at like the absolute last second. So Devontae Adams was pissed.
Keep going, Max News.
Kansas City police have publicly identified the freelancer who was shoved over by Devontae Adams on the sideline.
Oh boy, did he shove him too?
Dang.
No, but did the guy get in the way though?
I think that's an embellishment, and
Yeah.
the guy was standing right in the middle of the tunnel.
Did the guy pull a LeBron?
He flopped.
Yeah, he flopped.
A bit. I mean, he
that's like
could have taken 2 steps back, but then he also
That's
does
like
have.
standing in the baseline.
But he is off balance holding that equipment. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and he's got the battery packs on his
right.
back.
Yeah.
You know, because did the Kansas City player make the last catch on him? Because I'd be mad too.
Well, Max News, fill us in. Keep going.
Of Arrowhead Stadium on Monday night. Ryan Bailey,
That works.
a freelance photographer on compression,
Mm-hmm. That works.
was working for ESPN Monday Night Football crew during the Raiders and Chiefs game
Right.
when he was pushed over by the frustrated Adams and ultimately hospitalized.
This guy. Oh, he went to the hospital.
Dang.
For what?
Keep
Broke
going.
money.
Hurt feelings?
Keep going, Max
Yeah.
News.
Zabedley fielded in the complaint on Tuesday. Allegheny?
Works for me.
That he suffered whiplash and a
He got whiplash.
One of the hardest things in the world to prove or disprove, he got.
He got whoop ass. He got his whooped ass. That's what he got.
He got a can of whoop ass.
Yeah, that's what he should be diagnosed with. Oh man, that is some.
Oh, he fell on his coccyx.
Oh boy. Watch out, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Now, see, you keep bringing that up, Joe. I looked
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. Oh. What's that? Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah, that's him.
This poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's nothing.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
He's a pushover.
Oh, boy.
Look, he's just a little boy.
He just a little guy.
Oh, he's going to get paid, though.
Oh, he's going to get paid.
Oh, this guy's getting paid.
Yes, he is.
That's why
Arrowhead Stadium just became Dave Stadium.
I actually just sent him a Facebook friend request. This guy's going to take us out to dinner.
Yeah.
This guy's going to make some bank.
Yeah.
Now,
he looks cool with the hat on backwards, though.
Devontae's lucky it wasn't this guy carrying the friggin' whatever it was.
Yeah, no kidding. Devontae had been on the grass.
Devontae. Devontae makes a lot of money. Is that true, Max News?
Yeah. Adams was NFL's second highest paid receiver at $28.2 million for the 2020 season. 2022 season, so this year.
Damn.
He's got a mill. He's got a mill he can give the guy.
Oh, somebody's settling out of court.
Oh, man.
22.
Why can't I get that kind of luck? Right?
Devontae.
I mean, I get pushed by Joe Padula.
Yeah.
Right?
And you end up owing me money.
And then he sues me.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, they got a deal for 5 years for $141 million.
Did you say go finger?
Go figure. Ah, yes. We got some interesting news about. What is this? Emojis?
Does Gen Z not like getting the thumbs up emoji from their elders because it's hurtful?
Oh.
Is it? Chris, can you look up the ages for the millennials, Gen Zs? There's got to be a chart, right?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Because us millennials need to know the groups. So go on there, Max News.
A 24-year-old on Reddit thinks.
Oh boy,
So
Reddit.
Right.
So, and summarized, it's up the Gen Z argument by saying it is best never use any.
The thumbs up emoji.
As it is hurtful. Yes.
So, if
How is
somebody
it
sends
hurtful?
a thumbs up emoji, I don't send emojis. I'm not an emoji guy.
I mean, it could be hurtful for the Brendan Fraser. That's about it.
No.
I do like K. Yeah, instead of thumbs up, I just do K.
Well, that's hurtful
Which is
also.
short for OK.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm typing you a long ass message and I get
And I
K
say-
back,
I
I'm
get-
coming to your house.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to send this
You want a thumbs
A-OK with A-OK, and then they were telling me I'm
White
I'm
power.
saying white power. No.
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird. WP? No.
Well, they actually have different colors for those thumbs up now. You get the color right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So-
They've always had it.
What else you got there, Max News?
Sending a thumbs up can be seen as a passive aggressive and even confrontational.
Oh, confrontational, yeah?
Confrontational, according to the Gen Z, who claim they feel attacked whenever it is used.
They feel attacked by being alive.
Well, Bay, what do you feel about that, huh?
Yeah.
Give him a thumbs up, Bay. Give him a thumbs up, Bay.
Better than a finger.
What else you got there, Max News?
Rather the chat is informal between friends at work, the icon appears to have a very different rude meaning for a younger generation.
What does it mean for a younger generation?
He had no one my age in the office does it, but the Gen X people always do it. It looks to me a bit
Aggressive?
aggressive.
Yeah.
To get it out of my head that it means they are mad at me.
Here's the top 10 emojis that make you look old, according to Gen Zers. And what's the age group for the Gen Zs?
So Gen Z is 65. I'm sorry, Gen Z, 95 to 2012.
So born in 95
To
and
2012.
2012. Man, so young.
Yeah.
Now we're at Gen Alpha.
So the number one that makes you look old if you send it is a thumbs up. So stop sending the thumbs up. The red love heart.
No.
The okay hand. The tick. Which one's the tick?
The check mark.
Oh, that's a tick. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
tick mark.
The poo emoji, which is actually poo, by the way.
Right.
It's chocolate. It's ice cream chocolate. Or chocolate fudge was the original meaning for the.
Yeah, that's
and then
not
they
what
made
that
it
was.
poo.
I don't think that was, Joe.
No, yes.
Fake news.
No, it's not. This was originally fudge. This was a fudge emoji, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's poop." Because tell me someone who shits like this.
A
All
dog?
right? Besides that girl that gets a litter box in California school.
Right. Wow.
Loudly crying face, monkey eye cover, clapping hand. I usually use that, hey, do you have, and I send the clapping hand emoji, asking about her STDs.
Yeah.
The lipstick kiss mark,
And that's what she blows you back.
and that's the lips, right?
Right.
If I was Rolling Stones, I would sue. And the grimacing face. Which one's the grim? Oh, that.
Yeah.
So the pile of poo is actually
you asked
just
about-
that. Is it was originally as a pile of poo coming in from Japan.
Fudge. Thank you.
Pile of poo.
Bobby Duvall, baby. Bobby Duvall.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be looking up the Shelley Duvall, Bobby Duvall.
I still have it up for you.
That's the kid.
Okay. Just because her father's name is Bobby Duvall doesn't
Yes.
mean
With a
it's-
picture of Robert Duvall.
No.
And they're
no.
together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna look at that.
By all means. I saved it just for you.
Okay.
Max News, take us home. What else you got?
One woman said, "My last workplace had a WhatsApp chat for our team to send info to others, and most of the people on there just replied with a thumbs up. I don't know why, but it seems a little hostile."
Wow. Hostile.
I'm not
I think
responsible for
Sue-
how you feel.
I think Susan Elson needs to work longer days.
This is what happens when you have the mentality of, you
Ev-
know what? I'm
everybody get
gonna give my child the life better than I had.
Everybody
This is what
get a-
happens.
Everybody
That's right.
get a trophy.
Right.
That's right.
This is what happens.
I'm upset,
Yeah.
so you have to
I
curb
work
to
4
me.
days a week.
You struggled and you got calluses on your hands and you turned out A-OK, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, can't do that. Well, why do you think your kid isn't turning out A-OK? Where's the struggle?
Yeah.
Your kids turn out to be AOC if you're not careful.
Oh,
90% chance her kid is
challenge?
crapping in that litter box
yeah.
at school.
Meow.
Meow.
All right. Nice job, Max News. And today's Kid News with Max News. Nice job. Not bad. You're,
No music to take him home?
You're off this week, right? From school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have some information to take back with you. I want you to walk around giving everyone a thumbs up. All right?
Don't be passive aggressive.
One hand thumbs up, the other one A-OK. All right, see what happens. And start pooping everywhere. All right? And demand a litter box.
And check mark where you're going.
Yes. Ticket.
Because what's the thumbs up mean in Australia?
F you. Just ask George Sr. Well, he's dead. You can't now. Right. Remember that? He went down to Australia. And down there, the thumb is like the middle finger.
Oh, really?
And he's in the limo.
Yeah.
And there's all the media. And he's like this.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
In England, it's this, right?
No, that's victory.
I don't know.
You think Winston Churchill was saying F you?
I think up the bum is what that means.
Brendan Fraser, 1-2.
That's right. Ask Brendan.
Bringing it back. Make it all come full circle.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, not bad, kiddo. Not bad. We'll have more stories for tomorrow. You're back on tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. He's like, mm-hmm. That's my attitude also. Joe, you got a show tomorrow? Mm-hmm.
Got trivia tomorrow.
Yeah, we do have trivia. Trivia at Wicked Good. So thanks again for Wicked Good for sponsoring that segment. But next segment is brought to you by Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. You know what next segment is? It's must follow on Twitter. Powered by Tennessee Valley Brewing Company, Clarksville, Tennessee's first nano brewery. It's serving quality beer. You were there yesterday, right? Right, producer Chris?
Right. Yes, sir.
What'd you have? And they got food now too.
Yeah. So it was a cheese pizza. Mm-hmm. I had a nice ice cold Coca-Cola while everyone else was partaking in the Snake Eater.
Oh, the Snake Eater's so good.
The Queen City.
It really is. So go see Wendy and Eric, okay? Check out their award-winning selection of beer on tap. See for yourself at 2088 Lowe's Drive in Clarksville, Tennessee. Open 7 days a week with great times, events like music, comedy, and award-winning trivia. Man, everyone's got award-winning trivia. Who hosts that one?
I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to say it is the accomplished Joe Padula.
Oh, it is! Yeah! And it's R-rated trivia, too. So, yes, bring the team, leave the kids.
Unless you like that kind of thing.
Leave them in the car, okay? Go
Crack
check them
the
out.
window.
TNValleyBrewing.com. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Links are in the video description. All right, so, Twitter. Denny, you got a Twitter account?
Yes, I do.
You got to follow @ClownWorld.
Okay.
They just got a YouTube channel, too. But definitely follow them on Twitter.
I think they're on Truth Social, too.
All right. I love watching their videos. Oh, no! No, you got to be careful when you're smacking that behind, okay?
That's a hot ass.
No! Okay, please be careful out there.
Oh! That's third-degree burns. Look how hot that
Do you
oven
think that
is.
was a fake?
No,
Do you
I
think
don't
it was a
so.
setup? Do you know what I mean?
No, I
All
think
right. All right, as long as you don't think so.
Well, it's the Darwin Awards.
All right, here we go. Let's see this
So this
guy.
is kind of like America's Funniest Home Video.
Kind of, yes. Sometimes. Oh, swing and a miss.
So that was the Mets.
Yeah, it could have been.
That was the Mets game.
Listen, I'm not happy with them. I'll bash them with you.
Oh, I've seen this one.
You just hit my vehicle.
Ma'am.
Give me your driver's license.
You pulled right out in front of me.
Yeah, and when someone pulls in front of you because there's an emergency, you slow your
I
rear
hit-
end down and you stop.
Damn.
Okay, these
Have
are
you
not
ever
cars.
had someone have an emergency
These are not
and
cars.
pull in front of you?
These are not cars. They don't stop on a dime.
It doesn't matter. You have to be far enough behind.
You know what? I'm going to tell you the whole
You
incident.
should have picked up my trash, big boy.
I picked up your trash.
No, you didn't. You want to go see what you left?
I left the carpeting and the
You're
parade.
supposed to pick up everything.
Nope, 4 bags.
Yeah.
Is what you're serving
Oh,
for.
you are in so much
And
deep.
Wait. What's going on here?
Jay, he's a trash guy.
Uh-huh.
And then she cut him off
Uh-huh.
because
Because
he
he
didn't pick up every piece of trash outside.
No.
He picked up the ones that were in the can.
So the big boy didn't pick up the trash?
Kind of like the guys that we have out here. They drive by, they
You
pick
should
up
have
the
picked
can,
up my
but not the
trash,
stuff
big
that's on the
boy.
floor in bags.
No, you
If it's
didn't.
not
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
can, it don't get picked up.
That's right. That's policy.
And that's what,
in most
uh,
of these companies.
That's what
You wanna go
crackhead
see
Karen's
what you
saying.
left?
I left the carpeting and the
You're
parade.
supposed to pick up everything.
No, 4 bags. Is
Yeah.
what you're serving
Oh,
for.
you are in so much
And
deep
last
crap.
week I
Well, you
picked
wait
up
till
more
your
than
boss
this, too.
tells you what you
He's
gotta
on
pick
his
up.
way here, too,
You
man.
think you get to decide what you pick up and what?
Does this smell like Oak Grove to anyone else or no?
I am
Right?
glad she self-censored herself and said crap.
Oh, boy.
She said, you're in deep crap.
You know what? I appreciate her
That's
not
right.
having potty
Kudos
mouth.
to her.
Right.
She doesn't have a potty mouth.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what this
You
one-
need to
this
get her
is-
on the show.
This is in Toronto. I'm trying to find her on Tinder. I haven't matched yet.
What in the...
No, don't hit the guy trying to help you. Oh, I hope he goes after him now.
I don't think he will. The dude's all dazed and confused.
And stop fighting each other, please.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is in Portland, Oregon. Oh, get out of Portland.
What was this?
Look what happened to this once beautiful city.
What?
Get out of these cities.
What in the ever-loving...
Crack. Not even once, guys.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, hey, looks up.
Hey,
look at that.
There's Brenda. Or no.
What's
What
her
was
name?
Yeah.
The
Ellen.
emojis.
Wow.
I don't even want to know.
Keep going.
Oh, this was in Walmart, the self-checkout. Stop fighting, everyone. Would you get this haircut?
No, I
Yeah.
was looking at that the other day.
Bay, I bet you should get this.
No.
I like it on you.
No.
I think it would be like, what is that?
They look better on you.
Like Brain? What was it? What Will Ferrell did the voice of the Brain guy?
Megamind.
Megamind, yeah. Bay, get the Megamind.
No.
That's Frostbite.
Yo, this
is that Ben Affleck?
There's got to be a brain freeze going on too, right?
Oh, he got that done, so he ain't got no brain.
Oh no. Listen, people, just act normal.
Wasn't that the person from a Thriller video?
Oh, boy.
Joe, you realize that this is why Russia's in Ukraine. This is why China's going in Taiwan. This is why Saudi's telling us to get bent.
They see what's going on.
They see this.
That's why I want them to see.
Oh, baby. We've been waiting for this.
And that's why I love going to I Love History, which is I Love H1 Story. Okay, on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow these guys.
Very, very good segue, Joe.
Oh, my gosh. Come on.
It brings you back to the past.
Oh. I remember that.
And
Previous of the 9
this
years.
was the first world record
Look at this
high
view.
dive.
This is not only SeaWorld.
See, Russia was looking at this in 1983. They go, oh, we're going to quit in 3 years. Okay.
All the
We're going to get
surrounding
Gorbachev
areas
in there, and
the
we're going to
Mission
quit.
Bay area, here right outside San Diego. Getting his
Put on some knee.
knee supporters and
get
planks.
those knee supporters. Just in case he misses.
Barbara, one of the first
Well, no,
women
it's when you hit the water, your legs are going to buckle.
Barbara's a looker.
2.5-year-old Holly and the 2.5-month-old
Look, these
Scarlett. I'm
these
sure
children aren't
concerned
even
for
paying attention to history. Pff, little runts.
his safety at this moment.
The calendar of
Rick has
hottest
chosen his
diver
favorite dive,
wives,
the
she was missing
three-position
not.
back somersault.
172 feet.
Wow.
Bay, would you?
No.
No.
I like those trunks.
Very Mark Spitz like.
Got a hold it. He's moving a little
Oh,
too
belly.
fast.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a belly flop.
I'm sure he's not hurt.
That's impressive.
Really punched through.
Not bad.
Ken, this makes me
And not bad on the splash, too. I give him an 8.
Well, he didn't float to the surface.
I give him an 8, yeah. Oh, yeah, did he make it?
Where is he?
I'm sure he's not hurt.
Sure he's not hurting any.
Do you want to hear the first rap recording in 1940?
Oh, yeah.
And listen to me. God walks down to the bandit sea. He declares that he was the central man, and then he decides to restore the land.
What's up, Geiger? Jessica checking in. We're going over.
Hey, there's Lee Sears.
Sears.
Lee Sears.
Yeah, we got to. You got to follow these accounts on Twitter. All right, these are must follows. Here is an X-ray of Nikola Tesla's foot taken by himself using a machine that he designed in 1896.
Wow.
Damn. Old school right there. Man, that guy didn't get the credit, huh? Died freaking broke in a hotel room, right?
Really?
So here is Walter Cronkite. Okay, and this is what they thought the world was going to be like by 2020. In 1960.
Projects that by the year 2000, the United States will have a 30-hour work week and month-long vacations as the...
Yeah.
Oh, they're pushing for it now.
You're right. We do have a 50-hour work week
and
a week-long vacation.
Have a 30-hour work week and month-long vacations as the rule.
Right.
A lot of this new free time will be spent at home. And this
well, he's got that right.
Yeah, he got that right.
Controls a full array of equipment to inform, instruct, and entertain the family of the future. We could watch a football game or a movie shown in full color on our big 3D television screen. This console
Yes, 3D television.
Now it's a color.
provides a summary of news.
How great would it have been if you said 4K?
Right.
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, Walter, now you got me.
Yeah, we could watch a
I'm
moving
listening.
picture.
Made by satellite from all over the world. I might check the latest weather.
Oh.
You can stick your head out a window and do that.
Look at the size of that app.
A telephone is this instrument here. If I want to see the people I'm talking with, I just turn the button and
All right, so he got that right.
All right, look
Yeah,
at
he
him.
got that one.
Look at this creepy guy just waiting for me to
Yeah.
turn on the phone.
Yeah.
There they are. With equipment like this in the home of the future, we may not have to go to work. The work would come to us. One guy.
Look, we
working from home.
We did basically get a 30-hour work week, and we got 24 months of vacation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of phones,
Was he friends with Bernie Sanders?
check these out.
Oh, yeah.
Remember these old school phones?
I still have one.
I didn't have one like that. Oh, yeah, I had one like that.
Yeah, the
The
90s
Juke?
and early 2000s
I have one like
had
that.
some great phones.
No.
They're
We need
actually
to-
making a comeback.
We need to go back to that.
The communicators were great. Spock, I must say.
I would love to go just back to the flip phone.
And you know what?
I had that
You
one.
dropped them, and they lasted.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I wonder how much these things go for.
Do you remember being able to text and drive just by feeling the buttons? Okay, I was great at it. Okay, whether if it was you had like three letters on one, right? ABC, right?
No, on two.
And ABC.
One was the voicemail.
No, you had the cheap phones. Mine was ABC on one. Then you just go right down the alphabet. It was fantastic. Yeah, look at these nice phones. Oh, they're revealing a mummy.
Love the gloves like he's showing off a Rolex.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool if the mummy like sat up and grabbed one of them?
See, I thought they were gonna do that. Just make you like. I thought they were gonna make it a goof, but it was really just boring.
Yeah.
And it
That
didn't
would've
show
been
much.
awesome.
Right.
Didn't they learn from the movie The Mummy not to?
Yeah.
Bay,
They don't ever learn.
The original footage used to animate the first Mortal Kombat video game.
Oh.
Look at this, huh? Isn't this
Well,
great?
how awesome would that have been?
Get over here.
Yeah.
No, wait, that
Finish
was
him.
Yeah.
That's Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there
Sonya.
she is.
Fatality.
And who is that?
Johnny Cage.
Johnny. Oh, look at you. You know your Mortal Kombat.
Max News.
Luke Kane.
It's Raiden, right?
Raiden,
Luke
Luke Kane.
Luke Kane.
Scorpion.
Oh.
And Sub-Zero is the same.
Brendan Fraser.
Get over here. Yeah. Fatality. Toasty. Do they have the toasty? Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. Go check it out. And one last one. I need you to follow on Twitter Steve Inman, who does a play-by-play of messed up videos being
Of a
recorded.
driver more. Nothing could test the patience of a driver more than an asshole in front of him, like this soy ninja who has just got his hands in his pockets, obviously can hear the car honking, still decides not to move out of the way because he has some kind of point to prove, who knows what it is. But nothing brings a more joy-tingly feeling to my heart than justice and karma getting served quicker than an instant freaking cup of noodles. My God, he tries to stand up, act tough. Like, what are you doing, man? What do you mean, what are you doing? Why are you blocking the road? So glad to see this douchebag get what he deserves, and now he deserves to get a cameo on the Ludicrous Cam.
Get out the way. Well, he got blocked.
I may just have to get to Twitter for this.
Telling you, follow Steve Inman on Twitter. All right, check out this one.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
I've seen this one.
Take it personal, especially when dealing with a methed up situation like Karen here, who is psycho. While most people just go in for a tackle doodle doo, not
Joe,
this
is
guy.
this your
He
car?
brings a body bag and sweeps the leg out of order. Instead of sweeping the leg and throwing her in the body bag, he does the complete opposite and drags her ass on the asphalt.
Look, it saved her head, though.
Yeah, that's right.
And it
That's
saved
right.
him a lot of charges.
It's all right. She wouldn't have felt it anyway. No way.
Well, she had a hammer and a knife in her hand.
Here's a boy versus shovel.
And the shovel.
All right, let's see.
And here we go, round one. Kyle and the shovel squaring off here. You can see the shovel is very quick. And Kyle is showing some very good head movement here in the stand-up game. Now
See, this kid's going to be all right.
Dodges that nice overhand right by the shovel. And now the shovel. Oh, man, and another big left.
Do you think the shovel's going to get him?
Lands into the dome of Kyle. Kyle gets struck once again. And I think that is an illegal blow to the back of the head.
Come on, kid.
I'm going to give a shit if I get a DQ here tonight. Comes in round one very confident with his quick head movement, able to get out of harm's way every time the shovel.
Steve Inman on Twitter. Definitely follow him. Check him out.
To get out of the way very quickly like that, very swiftly.
And
once again, he was no match for the shovel.
That's pretty good.
Once the shovel approached 0F's mode.
look at the. I'm guessing family
they're
members
laughing.
just going on.
Like, what a dumb
Going off
kid.
with some nice overhand rights and back of the head. This fight is over. And here we go, round one.
All right. Well, let's get ready to get out of here. I appreciate you guys sticking around and conversating, talking. Denny the Bull. You got anything before we get out of here?
Great to be back, Joe. I'm so excited. The midterms are, 27 days away?
Yeah. We should cover it live. What do you think?
We should cover it live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there.
All right, let's do it.
You're there, I'm there, buddy.
Let's do it. We'll do it. Live coverage of local, state, and federal elections. Midterms, baby. Let's see. Where's what else we got? Yeah, there we go. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
Anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, slow down. Be kind.
Yeah, slow down.
Look, there ain't no place in Clarksville that you need to get that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, your insurance is already too high.
Yeah. Yeah, and get out of the way of drivers.
And love one another.
All right? Or else they're going to play a Ludacris song and beat you up.
Quit fighting.
Yeah, quit fighting.
No,
Right?
No, please. I want to watch.
Right, Max News? Quit fighting, right?
Yeah, I see a lot of it at school.
Oh, do you?
Too much.
What are the fights over, you think?
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
At Kenwood. Crazy. So, kid talks about his this other kid's mom.
A mama?
She's in the hospital.
Oh, no. Who, his mama?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then they fight the next week.
Mhm.
He gets jumped. Hurt.
Wait, who got jumped? The kid that made the mama joke?
No, the other kid.
The other kid whose mama was in the hospital?
Yep.
Why did he get jumped?
Because he was talking back.
Because he talked back.
And,
Okay.
And then,
Uh-huh.
one of the girls who jumped him got a black eye.
Wait. A girl
Two
jumped?
girls.
Two girls? Wait, two girls made your mama jokes?
Mm-hmm.
And
No, not jokes.
Okay.
They were-
Just comments?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have made them jokes, but okay. So two girls said, "Yo, mama." The one kid said, "Yeah, that's my mama." And then a week later, the two girls jump the guy.
Not only jump him with metal bracelets.
Metal bracelets. Were they wearing like those big hoop earrings? Because you could tell those are crazy girls when they wear the big hoop earrings. And if they ever take them off, run, or get out of the car. Right.
Or
And then-
run and get out of the car.
One of the girls' uncle
Yeah.
decided that he wanted to shoot up the school because her
Wait.
niece got a black eye.
Hold on, time out. So, okay. So, two girls said to a guy whose mama's in the hospital, "Yo, mama." Okay. The guy said, "Yo, that's my mama." A week later, the two girls with metal bracelets jump the guy who has the mama in the hospital. Was she still in the hospital at the time?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, details. Nobody cares. So, then, the two girls, the uncle of the two girls says, "Oh, no, those are my nieces." Right? And shoots up the school?
No, he doesn't get a chance to do it. 'Cause
Okay.
Me and my friends actually figured out who it was and told the SRO, and he sent cops to his house.
Look, snitches get stitches.
No. Snitches.
I hope not.
No.
There's a difference, though. You're not snitching.
Snitches get bitches. Wow. Tell those two girls I said hello and bring them on the show next time, okay? What grade are they? Were they
7th, same grade as me.
7th grade?
Laying the smackdown.
Ken Hood. Yeah, tell them to calm down, all right? Tell them I said hello.
They're expelled permanently.
Of course they are. Yeah, good. And what's the lesson of that?
Don't be an immature adult.
There you go. And don't make your mama comments. Make your mama jokes.
They're funnier.
Babe, do you know your mama joke real quick?
No.
That you could teach them?
Don't talk about nobody mama like that.
Oh,
Because I done
there it
seen
is.
I done seen people get their butt whooped over stuff like that.
I used to love Def Comedy Jam. Yo mama jokes. Oh, it was so good back in the day. If anyone says to you, your mom is like a doorknob, everybody gets a turn, just go, huh. 1989 called, they want their joke back. All right? That's their response to that. And then they'd be like, 89? I wasn't even born yet. And then you'd be like, yeah, you were still swimming. Right, because they were sperm. Okay.
Let's move it on.
All right. Max News, thanks for hanging out today. We'll have more tomorrow. Pat, you got anything before we get out of here?
No, I'm good.
Okay. And hey, thank you for enabling us to have a conversation. And hey, your mom is so big. When she sits around the house, she sits around the house. I miss those.
I got another one.
What do you got, Chris?
Yo mama's so big, it took me a plane, 2 trains, and a bus to get on her good side.
Oh. Damn, they used to have so many of them. What about Polish jokes? You guys do Polish jokes in school? No? In
I
Kenwood?
don't think I've ever heard a Polish joke.
Oh.
How do you just stop a Polish submarine?
How do you stop a Polish submarine?
You open the screen door.
Okay. How do you get a one-armed Polak out of a tree? You wave.
What was he doing there in the first place?
I don't know.
Raking the leaves.
He was raking the leaves up there. It's one arm. It's very difficult. Tough people, those Polacks. And that's not me being fresh. The Polish person is a Polak. All right. Thank you for allowing us and enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show. We'll catch you next time. Make sure to share, like, comment, subscribe, the whole bit. America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. One of the most amazing things to do all year round is to visit some of the world's most beautiful places and scuba dive, creating a lifetime of memories with each trip. But first, you must get certified, and that's where Water Dogs comes in. They're right here in Clarksville, and the Water Dog team makes the scuba certification process affordable, fun, and effective. They'll even help you plan your trip. So if you're an expert diver or never seen the ocean, Water Dogs Scuba and Safety is ready to help show you the experiences of a lifetime. waterdogs-scuba.com.
Salutations! This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to The Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. lawyerwayne.com. It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's